It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, it's our main event between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Into the hands of Pickett. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Prescott now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah! There we go, kill!
Back to the air, Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Play action now for Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take
Throwing again is Dak. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. And this opening drive's headed for fourth down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47.
Play action, Prescott. Into the hands of Flanoy, complete. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Penix working from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Falcon first down. We've set it down from 37.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Falcon first down.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
18 Cardinal.
On second down, Robinson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Play action. Here's Penix. And he's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have second and pretty long here. From the shotgun, Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Trying to catch him with a draw. It does not work. Send it backwards. And now they're left with a fourth down to figure out. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop.
Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Penix here from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Third down give to Robinson. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay, break.
Trying for it with Penix. That's cut beyond the marker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And he takes it down to the 33. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
And the Falcons first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Throwing Penix. Short pass brought in. And he gets gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Once more, it's Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown! Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The Falcons will line up.
They're going play fake with Penix. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And he's out of bounds on a nice return, but time's run out, so we're headed to the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's D. Alford. Trucks a defender. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Starting the half with Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Penix on 1st down. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
He'll throw it. Gets this one to London. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Looking quickly here.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Atlanta.
A run here with Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
To the air with Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Running left is Robinson. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. He loses the football. The Cowboys scoop it up. And they're going to take over with a little extra space to utilize thanks to that return. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you can feel it. You can feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them. And to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing on first is Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
It's a gain of 5.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Yeah, here we go. Like that point, ain't it?
First and 10, Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Still has some space inside the 35. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Kill!
First down, here's Dan. Escapes the pocket. First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Yeah! What do you think?
Now a toss running left with Williams. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches.
Wide, ain't it? Get in the end zone, fellas.
They go to him again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
The throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. Everyone kill.
Desperation time here. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Here we go, set.
Now to give to Bijan. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And a lackluster day offensively, thankfully overshadowed by a top-notch defensive effort to get the win in a shutout. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Dallas.